All right, 2024 is a big year for all classical radio. It's getting a new studio, a new look, and it celebrates 40 years on the air. With me now is President and CEO Suzanne Nance. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
We're glad you're here. Thanks for braving the weather. So you are the nation's #1 rated classical radio station. Is that right?
Yeah, and we've really evolved into being an arts and culture network. And so we're performing well in ratings and collaborations and national outreach and garnering international audiences.
That's so cool. You do that via the web, of course,
That's right?
Because you are actually simulcast on many stations around the state.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 9 simulcasts around the state. So we reach listeners in Southwest Washington, across Oregon, from the coast to Portland, and then beyond on the internet, and also on our mobile app, and then of course on smart devices.
Very cool. You're also getting a new studio this summer.
We are. So right now we're taking a moment. We're reflecting on the past 40 years, what we've accomplished. We're taking a victory laps, celebrating everyone who helped us build it, recognizing this watershed moment we have right now to make a real impact in building downtown, and then planning for the future. What do the next 40 years look like?
It's probably a big question, big topic around the office. Well, tell us about the Artist Anthology program.
This is one of the programs that we've been working on for several years. And when we look at what we've done for the past 40 years and where we're going, we're creating a pathway for cultural relevance at the station and across the state. We have all of these incredible trailblazing artists. What does that mean, and how can we champion them as the largest megaphone for the arts in the region? So we've looked at 40 artists that we could profile week by week to culminate in a limited edition book. These are artists, chefs and glass blowers and sculptors, and we're really looking at how the arts intersect and what that means to us at All Classical Radio.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And you do have a lot of great hosts as well, but one of them is a finalist for a big award. Tell us about that.
Cody Raven Morris joined our team. She's one of our hosts and producers, and she is in the top 10 nominees for a Grammy Award from the Grammy Museum and the Recording Academy. They're recognizing her music education, but also her work in the community, on the radio, and that's what we champion at All Classical. She's amplifying how music makes a difference in our lives, and we're celebrating her, and we're celebrating that at All Classical.
That's so cool. And I mean, the accomplishments just keep coming. There is also an All Classical Radio exhibit at the Oregon Historical Society.
We love our friends at OHS, and to be able, again, to celebrate those who championed the service for the past 40 years, to come together as a community, to look again at what we're building downtown is really important. And you know, I've worked at broadcasters all across the country, Lacey. I am so honored to be here right now. We have a great opportunity to lean in and celebrate the arts and help lead this arts-based urban regeneration in downtown Portland so that we benefit the entire community and benefit the economy.
And well, let's talk about that a little bit more, about your new space, because you're going to be broadcasting from there, but you're going to be doing a lot more. So talk about that.
We're moving from 3 production studios to 5. These are studios for podcasting, radio, all sorts of different audio visual content. We're doing mentorships with youth. And part of our, in addition to the 5 production studios, we're building an intimate performance hall. There's nothing like it in Portland. So 100 people gathering around, theater in the round, poetry slams, concerts, lectures, and more in this space in downtown Portland. We'll also have a recording studio, not only to document the artists of our time, but also help launch careers. You know, what does it mean to put the full weight of a broadcasting entity behind an artist? That's where we're leaning in.
That is so cool. And you know, you mentioned it's not just going to be classical performances, it sounds like. There will be tons of different artists and doing different mediums and genres and things, right?
Yeah, we're really interested in the intersection of the arts. And so we look to curate classes for people, community members to come in and enjoy. We look to have, again, poetry slams. What does it sound like to have a 7-day Shakespeare radio festival? We want to find out, you know, like Portland breaks the mold time after time, and All Classical Radio has benefited from the uniqueness of our region, of our city, and it's an incredible moment.
That's so cool. When do you expect that space to be open to the public?
July. We're building it now. We're halfway through, and so we expect to open in July. It's going to take a lot of support from the community and leaders, and I'm like, here we go. We're halfway there. This is sort of the hard part. So I'm talking to leaders to say, how can you help?
Yeah. Well, how can people tune in and, get more information on the station and the rebuild, all that?
Yeah, 89.9 FM, allclassical.org, or ask your smart speaker to tune in and make a contribution if you feel so moved to support this. We do this together. And being here today is really a gift, Lacey. I'm so grateful. I love your work too.
Yes, we listen to All Classical Radio, especially every Sunday morning when we're just like at home. It's nice Sunday morning, and so we love it at home. So thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Yeah.